Recently, Minister Shanmugam made a statement on 377A and the changing societal attitudes towards marriage and family. So my first clarification to Minister is, could he give us Ministry's position on this?
As Minister for Home Affairs and Law, Mr. Shanmugam has shared, the government recognizes that Section 377A of the Penal Code is a divisive issue. The court has acknowledged that the government's current approach on this matter avoids driving an even deeper wedge in our society. Our society can be described as largely traditional. However, we now have a wider range of views and attitudes where families and marriage are concerned. For example, you take attitude towards mixed marriages. More than 30 years ago, 1 in 10 of all marriages were from different ethnic group, inter-ethnic group. Today, it's doubled, almost 1 in 5. And you see this more common, in fact, among ourselves and among members here, very acceptable to our society. We're therefore not surprised that we are seeing an increasing acceptance of LGBT persons socially amongst Singaporeans. In fact, an IPS survey in 2019 showed, while small, 11.4% of the respondents felt that sexual relations between two same-sex adults were not wrong at all. Because this is still double the figure in 2013, which is about 5.6%. But while societal attitudes are gradually shifting, the majority value and wish to preserve the traditional family, that of a man and a woman marrying and raising a child or children in a stable family unit. This was also reflected in statements consequent to Minister Shanmugam's statement in Parliament recently by various parties. Family continues to be the bedrock of our society and contributes to social stability, allows children to strive. We'll uphold the traditional family in our government policies and laws, reflecting our societal norms and values. This includes marriage, parenthood, adoption, fertility treatment even, housing, and inheritance, among others. Now, at the same time, we must continue to ensure that LGBT persons are protected from violence, harassment, and abuse. For instance, POHA, the Protection from Harassment Act, contains a range of both civil and criminal measures that can protect all victims and meant to protect all victims against offenses involving harassment and abuse. From MSF, through public education campaigns such as Break the Silence, to raise awareness and encourage victims, regardless of nationality, marital status, gender, race, religion, or even sexual orientation, to seek help early. We also urge that for the public to step forward to report violence and abuse where LGBT cases may be involved. Concerns surrounding Section 377A and its implication will still have the potential to polarize society. It's an issue, it involves deeply held beliefs and values, and divergent societal views and goals. We thank the religious, sectoral, civil society, and LGBT groups that have shown support for civil dialogue and respect for the values of others, even when different from their own. We'll continue to adopt the approach of civil dialogue, working with all, involving all stakeholders, as we chart our own unique Singapore way forward, without creating sudden shifts and deep division in our society.